Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna try to draw the ground. Yeah, like, dirt. Yeah, that. When it gets like all cracked and separates, that's what I'm gonna try to draw today. Why? I don't know. Just cause why not? Right? Alright, I'm gonna try to get a general shape down for the cracks first, because that's probably what you should do. And then we're gonna try to make it look like it's actual cracks, because that's what you're supposed to do. Or I assume that's what you're supposed to do. How would I know? I'm drawing dirt. Alright, cool. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. The whole reason I decided to draw this is because I looked up Grounded, like the video game, and couldn't find any good pictures, so I'm drawing the ground. Yep. Seems like a good from one place to another to me. Yeah. This is gonna take a long time, I'm realizing, because I'm gonna have to cover the whole paper to make it ground-like. So we're gonna start doing longer strokes. And I'm not following any reference. I'm just coming up with it on my own. So I hope it works out. Yeah. If it doesn't, then I don't know. If it doesn't, then this page is gonna look like shit, but what are you gonna do? I'm just messing around. Alright. There we go. Looking somewhat decent, I guess. I mean, if you look at it, I feel like you can tell it's supposed to... No, you can't tell. I was gonna say I feel like you can tell it's supposed to be cracks, but I can't tell. Do I have to fill the entire page before I can, like, start adding detail to it? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and not. Then I might not add detail to the entire page, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna start with this little intersection right here. It has many pieces missing, right? So you may ask, well, how are you gonna get this to look like how it's supposed to look like? I don't know. My guess is darken the lines to make it look like it's like deeper in, and then I'll shade lighter outwards, is my guess. That's my guess. Is it gonna work? I mean, I really hope so, because this whole video is me betting on it's gonna work. So it better work. I'm just gonna do this bit to start and we'll test it. So that means we're gonna have to, if I want it to get lighter, we're gonna have to go like that. Like that. And just sort of follow that edge around. And then we're gonna have to do the same thing on this side. And we're gonna try and get it light first, and then we'll try to darken it from the middle. It's looking like it is right now. It doesn't necessarily look like anything yet, so I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I was planning on drawing a spider today, like the spider from Grounded, because If you don't know, Grounded's a video game. This is my favorite video game. It's got giant spiders in it. I was gonna draw a giant spider, but then like as I was looking at pictures of spiders, it was just becoming like less and less of an idea that I wanted to do. So then I saw a picture of dirt, and then I was like, I could draw that. And now we're here. Yep, I didn't think this through. This was meant to be a spider today. I'll draw a spider some other time. Alright, so far it looks like nothing. Not a single thing. Also, if this is cracks, why didn't I make the lines cracky? Like, wouldn't the lines be more like cracked and misshapen? Like, why didn't I do that? Alright, there, and we'll just have to remember that while we're adding the lines in everywhere else. Alright. I didn't actually shade that area. And this is a little harder to shade since I'm just using a number 2 pencil. I do have those other pencils that are like really good at blending or whatever. I do have them. It's over there, and this pencil's in my hand right now, so you know, we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna try to get it to look good, you know. Alright, let's darken that bit more. Get it darker, yeah. Get it darker and gradient out. There we go. Then we'll try to do some on this side too, you know. And then we'll try to go out lighter and lighter as we go. Yeah, I ain't got no fucking clue what I'm doing. This don't look like a crack. What am I doing, man? What the hell am I seriously doing? Alright, let's try doing this. Maybe we add this and shade that darker, and then shade that even darker. As if this is like a ledge. You know what I mean? Like that's like a ledge. That's like over this, kinda. This whole thing's gonna look like shit, isn't it? This is what the whole thing's gonna look like. This is gonna be funny. It's an experiment. If nothing goes well, I'm just gonna draw something random on top of it, probably. Normally, if a drawing goes bad, I would just leave the drawing. But if this drawing goes bad, it's literally just gonna be scribbles, and that's not art. I mean, you can make scribbles art, but... Did I just move this out of frame? No. But not this, so... Not trying to make abstract art here. I don't like abstract art. It's not like, not my type of thing, I don't know. Whatever. If you like it, you like it. I don't. Alright. Alright. There we go. There's some lines. Look at me drawing lines. This looks... What is that? I'm gonna abandon this now, and we're gonna try to do something else. We're gonna try to take some of these shapes and make them round. I don't know. make them round. Why make them round? I don't know. Why not, right? Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just do the same thing. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I was supposed to do in the first place. And I feel like I should have tried to figure out. What if we try to make it dark and then like drastically lighter right away? And then even lighter out here. I don't know. What if we smudge it with my finger? What does that do? Does that do anything helpful? No. Now there's just pencil lead on my finger. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, what if I just cover the whole thing in pencil and then I erase it and like draw something with an eraser? That'd be kind of cool. We're gonna just continue scribbling on this and then we'll probably end up doing that. Because, well, I think those look cool where you just like scribble with or you like draw with an eraser. I think that looks cool. And any lines that aren't in the eraser I can draw with the pencil. Yeah. But then I'm gonna have to figure out what to draw. We can draw a spider just like I was originally going to. Except for no, I don't want to draw a spider. That's the whole reason I did this, because I didn't want to draw one anymore. Alright. We gotta just darken these lines. And then we have to shade it outwards. Lighter as we go. Yeah, this is going really well. I'm a professional at shading and conveying what I'm trying to convey in my art, trust me. What am I trying to convey? Cracks. This looks like so many cracks, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try doing this cracks thing again some other time because of how spectacularly I'm failing at it at the moment. But yeah, this one's not gonna be cracks. This one's gonna be what I said earlier. I'm gonna use my eraser to draw something in it. So I am kind of ditching trying to make this look like cracks. And I'm just trying to fill in the area in a somewhat weird way. I don't know. Alright. This is gonna be... Oh, I hope I have enough eraser in my tiny eraser. Probably. I didn't think this through. This is fine. Alright. There we go. And then we get lighter, or we try to at least. Obviously, we're not doing the best we've ever done. But, you know, whatever. Beautiful. Alright, might as well shade this one in too, since we did get it. Like, we did draw the lines around it. And then we're gonna draw something. What are we gonna draw? I don't know. I'm gonna have to pause the video and find out what I'm gonna, like, shade into this thing. Or erase into this thing, I mean. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, so obviously I added more. My hand is covered in pencil lead. I decided that I was going to draw a staff. Do a staff. Like erase a staff into this. And this is what I'm going to use, this thin eraser. And we've got that much eraser to use. Alright. How are we going to do this? I don't know, because we kind of can't mess up. We kind of can't mess up, and I don't know how I'm going to add details to it, considering it's being erased into the thing. But I should still be able to add some details. There we go. And there's our staff. I didn't think this through, because now it just looks out of place. Alright, we're going to draw around it. We're going to draw our staff around it. Because, you know, why not? And this is one of these staffs from a character in my story, which this character has the highest probability of not being added in the story. But he's still a character at the moment, so. Yep. And this is just one of his staffs. Technically, he will only have one staff when he's in the story, or if he gets in the story, but I did multiple versions of the staff, you know. And this is just one of them. This is, I think, V2, I think, is what it was. It's just a plain wooden staff with a wrap around it. And that's it. But, you know, whatever. The staff is meant to look really strong, which is why if I do put this staff in the story, it will probably not be this one. It's supposed to look really powerful, because it actually, but the twist is it actually dampens your power or whatever, because it's used on a guy who is just strong enough, too strong, he has to use it. Or that was the idea, but that guy doesn't seem as cool to me when I was initially thinking up the idea. So I probably won't add him to the story, but you know, that story is like so far away from ever being fully created, so maybe he will be added. Alright, cool. There's our staff on, I don't know, maybe this is some stones or something. Or a wall. Could this be a wall? I mean, I could just like put like a hook on it or something, make it against the wall. I don't know. I'm gonna say that's the floor. I don't think it's terrible. It's just not the one of the. Bye bye.